sometimes I just want to kick back and chill out. To be honest, the last few days I had a bit of a maybe Cat Dad will be interested to hear this. I've been smoking a couple spliffs, all right? I've been enjoying my time of just relaxing. Okay, how are we gonna do this? How will we do this? Steam is telling me I'm signed in elsewhere. Please re-enter your password. Okay, we don't want that to pop up randomly mid-game. So let's just make sure that's done. Hey there, JC playing. JC playing your robot. Because we're making a streaming avatar for JC playing a computer. It's a very cool thing. We got a bit sick the last week or so. We were a bit sick, so we had to slow a lot of things down. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I guess I don't have to be perfect the first time, right? So let's just begin. So every time I win $10 into the pot, and then every now and then I will release the pot. We'll play a mini game, and then somebody will win the pot. So I've been building this deck, and I got to Mythic with it. I was at a decent Mythic rank until I started experimenting with a few other decks. This one, Demonic Pact is quite fun. This one is quite fun. But I don't know how, but it's too slow, even though I feel like Standard is not a very fast format. I'm trying to make it predominantly white and green. I know people like to add blue and black, but I like to have my mana base not so luck based. So let's look at the deck in question here. This deck kills people in a very strange way. It's very awkward to fight against.
Welcome, J-Playing. So glad you're here.
And of course, we've got the deck to beat, which is Vivi, right? Your blue-red Cauldron decks, which is 40% of the meta right now. Probably going to get banned soon, but we do have the next release, right? The Spider-Man one coming in about 10 days, so that can shake up the meta a lot as well. We'll see. But the point of this deck is pretty much slowly pinging the enemy down, trying to get a high noon. It's great to get this on the second turn. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and we can still win completely without this card. If it comes down very late, 5 damage can often just close the game. But let's say we get down our goblin here, the Bastronaut. This just starts pinging people, right? And once we high noon,
Force and Rocks, thrilled to have you here.
Now everybody can only cast 1 spell per turn. So this is really good for us because we have a bunch of flash creatures and spells. So we can play on their turn and on our turn. Okay, Sheltered by Ghosts, just a broken card. I want to have more than 2 of them in here, but for now 2 seems like the right number. Lightning Helix, really good as well. We could have 4, but I swapped 1 for a Hellkite. Now the core of the deck is these 2 cards here. So you got the Interrupter. Pretty much if you have a high noon down, this becomes completely broken because it just shuts down the opponent for at least a turn. Still effective on instant spells because if they cast something like a Burst Lightning and then you interrupt it and you have a high noon, that's it. They've used all of their kind of abilities that turn, all of their spells that turn. They can't cast anything else. Then when it's your turn, since it's plotted until the next turn, they still can't cast it, right? So very good. And then you've got this, which just exiles a creature. Very vulnerable to removal since it just gives the creature back. Nowhere near as good as a couple other cards I'll show you. Where this deck started is I have a similar deck in Historic, which is very powerful. Nobody really plays it. It's almost like a new archetype in Magic. Alright, and then you've got Screaming Nemesis, which is really important because life gain really hurts this deck. So you want to turn that off as soon as possible. Again, I want 4 of these, but I just don't know how to really do it right now. Hellkite often closes the game, and this is one of the core cards in the deck as well. So one of the win cons, if you unlock the room, you usually end up with a bunch of 5/5s. You can just pretty much swing and win. And since everyone's casting 1 spell per turn, making these 1/1 toys every turn is very, very powerful. So then the land base, just as good as you can. Fountain Port, very important. Gives a bit of card draw. Card draw for this deck is not something you really want to waste time on, because if you do have a High Noon out, card draw becomes almost useless. So when your opponent starts doing stuff like consult the star charts or whatever, it's actually bad for them, because what happens is they draw like a bunch of cards. They end up with 7 cards in their hand, but they can only play 1 card per turn. Then they realize, oh my god, I've been wasting all of my turns just drawing cards. Meanwhile, we've been playing cards, right? Like we've been playing creatures. We've got a couple on the table. Now they need a board wipe. We use the interrupter. It interrupts the board wipe. For example, against Dimir, Singularity, the mill that destroys all creatures. Any board wipe, right? If we interrupt it, usually that's GG next turn. Okay, and then we've just got an extra creature here for the land, which also helps close out the game sometimes. So the way I actually came up with this deck is originally I have this deck in Historic, and this is much more powerful version of it. Obviously, Historic has more powerful cards. You can see it's blue instead of red, but I love this deck. This deck is probably my favorite deck in Magic, next to Lantern, which is a modern deck, right? So we can't play Lantern on Arena. In this case, you've got Spell Queller, which is just insane, because once you exile the spell, if you have High Noon out, or you have a couple other ways to make it 1 spell per turn, like your Archon or your Censor, so you have way more. You have 8 ways to do it. And if they kill the Spell Queller and it's got another card exiled, they can't actually cast that second spell that it took, because they can only cast 1 spell per turn. So Spell Queller and High Noon is like this really overpowered combo, which I don't see anybody ever doing, and I don't know why. And then obviously a bunch of bounce cards, and you can copy the Spell Queller. And then Teferi also becomes very strong, because let's say your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Very, very good. That means they're stuck on 1 where you can do 2, right? So I wish I could play some of these cards in Standard, but I went with a more aggressive approach in Standard. Okay, so let's just check it out. Let's see how we go. We're going to play it as ranked, although I do feel like I should have warmed up, but let's just see what happens. Let's play the match. And my avatar is Gilgamesh, and I'm 944 right now. That's not too bad, guys. It's not too bad. So not a bad starting hand at all. We'll play the Burnout Bash for more. This is going to start pinging them, and if I get max speed, this becomes a very strong card. So this is almost a perfect hand now. We can see we drop the Doll Maker Shop, we hit with the Goblin, we get a Doll. Go to speed 2. He's probably... okay, it's white-blue. probably control, right? So I'm guessing this gets countered, or he doesn't get lost. No? Okay, I think he's going to really struggle coming back from this now. Okay. So I don't know if I should overextend here. I don't have my interrupter to protect myself from a, for example, split up. Split up, if I attack with everything, everything is tapped, and then he's gonna split up and pretty much kill all my creatures, right? So what should we do? Let's keep the Bastronaut, because I have a feeling he wants to board wipe. So I don't want to lose everything. And I'll play another one, so this could be a lot of damage next turn, potentially winning, because I can then do 4, or I can remove this depending on what enchantment or room he plays. Okay, but I think this game is already in the bag. Okay, so he's completely lost, I think, because that, unless he counters this. Okay, I have no see, this is when these types of lands just make you really question your decisions. Because if this was a red land, that's GG, right? Lightning Helix. Then he does nothing for a whole turn. So he's going to take the Nemesis. Okay, so we have 5 lands now. That means if we have one more land, we can open this room, and each creature will have power and toughness based on how many creatures I have. So they will become very big. No, I don't think it's bad. I think he's still definitely lost, because watch this. So these have Menace, right? And double strike. So this right here is 8. He's dead now, actually. Game over. Except he has lifelink. I forgot about that, so that will save him. But not for long. In fact, I was probably better off only attacking with the Bastronauts. That was pointless to hit with the toy, because he just healed that back, right? So both of them have lifelink. All I have to do is kill one of them. Okay, he's just giving everything hexproof, saving all of his creatures. So he's definitely not making it easy for me. What I can do is bait a block here. Okay, and he's gonna now lose his optimistic scavenger. That's gonna give me my Screaming Nemesis back. And he's all the way back on 14 health, which is just insane. Yeah, JC playing, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna buy this deck in real life. Because I'm starting a Magic Club. So I'll be giving away a bunch of expensive cards, maybe even Black Lotuses. I'm gonna go win in some local tournaments. I'm gonna buy the most expensive cards, give them away. Okay. Why didn't I get to cast this? Did I not have the mana? Yeah, of course. So I'll explain after this match. I would wait with the magic one because I'm just still preparing a couple things. I need to know. I need the cards, right, to give away. So I've got to figure out a couple of things. I only had this idea last week. Okay, so let's hit him with... All I'm waiting for is a land at this point. If I can get a land, then I can open my room and win. The Stream Elements... sound effect is a little bit... We don't want sound, right? Every time someone chats. Anyways, a deck like this, I reckon the average cost for a deck in Magic is $500. 500 bucks Australian. So what's that, like 300 USD? Some decks are a grand, you know. If you get the red, deck, I think it's 300 AUD. It's the cheapest one, and it still wins quite a lot. Okay, so we're just going really wide here, and I'm praying for a land. Fuck, I thought it was his turn. I thought it was his turn for some reason. It's because I was playing around with Streamlabs and all this crap. Okay, I gotta take this seriously. I just need a land and it's over. It's not a land. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with everything. How much damage can I do here? I can put 6. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 11. He just died. Did he just die? So that's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to show people that, hey, there's this new business model where you don't just do giveaways or whatever, and you don't just do marketing. You combine the two, right? You build stuff that you want to sell, and you do giveaways to market the thing you want to sell, but also you make some side income from the giveaway itself. It's actually a really good way to grow something. Yeah, I guess Vast is similar. I haven't looked at it fully, but We'll see. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, so another decent hand. I don't know about this land. I keep thinking of getting rid of it from my deck. Yeah, I really love the arena and the background music and kind of the sounds of everything in Magic. You can really get into it. Okay, so I definitely want to get rid of this Authority of Consuls because this is going to be a
Hello,
pain in the
minion.
ass
Thrilled to have you with us.
for a long time. So this deck is going to be a hard one to beat. He's going to make a lot of these constructs. Unless I can get rid of that somehow. I'll play the High Noon now. What I really don't want to see is a repurposing bay. Because repurposing bay will allow him to do extra things. Okay. See, so he can only play one per turn. If he had a repurposing bay, then his open mana can be useful for repurposing the artifacts, right? That's why I really don't want him to play one. But he's going to make it very hard now for me to kind of do anything. Because of these Authority of the Consuls. And now he's stunned my guy. I do have now 10 damage with the High Noons, which always tends to catch people off guard at the end of the game. Because look, I now have 4 speed, right? So this could do 4 damage, 5, 6, and let's say I Lightning Helix him. Ooh, okay. That changes things. I really need a Screaming Nemesis. If I get a Screaming Nemesis... Oh, you know what? This would be so good in one of the decks I've been playing. This could be just what I needed for one of my other decks. I don't know why I never thought of this before. I can't imagine doing all of those triggers in real life, right? That's why I'm trying to find a deck where I don't have to deal with the triggers too much. I don't think I'm gonna win this. The early Authority of the Consuls is really just damaging to my deck. Maybe if I can get rid of the Pinnacle Starcage, Nah, it's a repurposing bay. I'm gonna scoop on that one. So with the saw blades, I really like this archetype. This is kind of the new archetype in this form, in this set, that didn't really exist before. And it's kind of a, like, you sit there, you make ammunition, and then you shoot stuff, right? But some of the issues with it is, like, it doesn't have any instant speed removal. So these saw blades might just be perfect for it. It's really to deal with stuff like Kona, which this deck loses to. This deck loses to Graveyard and Kona. So Reanimator and Kona. Actually, Reanimator loses to this because this has Ghost Vacuum. So really Kona is the only issue which this solves. Hey there, Satan. Okay, let's go again with this deck since we're here to show off this deck, right? Although I am falling in love with the ammunition deck, the weapon manufacturing one. I don't think it's as competitive though. So we'll play our Goblin Warrior. It's always a good start. And into High Noon. Now he's gonna play a big creature, and we're gonna exile it. It's gonna put us ahead by 2 cards. Okay, I forgot it gets ward, which is pretty bad on my behalf. But I'm waiting for him to play something a bit bigger.
Welcome, Saint Willem, you shine here.
Okay, that's pretty annoying. I should have acted sooner. I should have just burst lightning him. But that's okay. So we're going to kill it now. Hopefully it overextends. Yeah, I really like High Noon. It just creates this new type of archetype. I wish there was one more card that can have that effect. So in Historic you have 2 other cards that do it. But in Standard there's only 1. So it's not very consistent to build a deck around, but I have had success with this. So I'm gonna get rid of this He might hexproof it. No? Okay. And you can see how this deck kind of just starts to overwhelm the opponent. Because they can, once they're behind like this and they can only cast one spell per turn, it's hard to come back. Right, so he can get one creature in. And I've got my instant cast creature. So again, I get ahead a lot. Start making goals. There's no point leaving blockers because it's got trample. And we've actually got enough damage. If we get one land, we can High Noon him and kill him. And as I said before, that catches people off guard a lot. So I'm looking for a land here, otherwise I might actually die. Okay, it's another High Noon. That's very unfortunate. So, how do we survive? We really just want him on 5 life, and then to draw a land. And we will block with everything else, so... I mean, he's gonna get one more counter on here at least. I'm gonna be on 1 life, or I'm gonna lose. Okay, so I'm gonna sacrifice this to get my 2 life. I'm not sure if it will save me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm definitely dead. That sucks. Okay, a good comeback there by the opponent. He had maybe one more turn to live. Ooh, I have no... Everything costs 3 in that hand. This is a better hand after a mulligan.
I hope you win this one.
So too, Lilith. Okay, opponent's taking a while to start the game. So as always, we just start with the Bastronaut into High Noon, and our game plan is kind of set. We haven't played a single interrupter this whole time, which is like the whole point of the deck. Okay, we have a bit of a dud opponent. I saw him move, right? His cards were highlighted. What is this guy doing? Unbelievable. See, he just highlighted his cards. So he's there, but he's just not doing anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! For so long. It was also a really fun card game. So he's actually playing, even though he just... If I lose this, it will be embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Because he now skipped 2 turns. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Must be really stoned or something. I'm not sure if we can count that one. Okay, it's $20 in the pot now, guys, with that really weird victory. A bit of a weird hand. We don't have any threats. 2 Lightning Helix to get rid of their threats. A bunch of tap lands. Again, I'm not sure about this one. Ooh, that's not good. To get rid of this guy as soon as possible, otherwise he's gonna buff his other creatures. I went for the dollhouse. It's a bit risky because I maybe should have left. Oh no, it's okay. So I really want a creature to exile this thing because I don't want it to endure and stay around and give him card draw, right? So I'm worried that he's going to hexproof this somehow when I try to lightning helix it. I can follow up with another one though. Or I can start making dolls. Then I risk not being able to kill this because he just needs 2 more permanents. I'll start making dolls next turn with my lamp. Okay, so he wants to cast 2 spells per turn. It would be great if we would get a High Noon because it would completely shut this card down. I kind of wish I played my Soulstone Sanctuary instead of a mountain. Because now I can't attack. Another one of these. Let's get rid of at least 2 things here. Oh, I should have just blocked this and then lightning helixed it. Maybe. Lifelink really hurts me though. So every piece of damage counts when I'm playing this deck. Why did this not make a token? All creature types. Oh my god. So it counts as a toy as well? That sucks. This is looking like another scoop. This came way too late. See if we can somehow bring this back. So he does have a lot more cards, but he can only cast 1 spell per turn. Now my options are to attack, gain 4 life, kill all 3 tokens and lose my land. Just maybe leave it to block. Oh my god, are you kidding? It's gonna be GG, I think. I can't draw. Can't think of anything I could get. That's GG. Okay, off to a pretty bad start. Was that 1 to 2? If we don't count the really random game of that guy just kind of sitting there. I mean, that's magic for you, right? A lot of it is also chance. Okay, we're actually seeing an interrupter for the first time. I don't know about this land situation, since if we don't draw a white land soon, this good hand is going to turn into a very bad hand. That's possible, Cat Dad, because it happens to me as well. Okay, we definitely want to get rid of Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory is also a really good card for this deck, since it stops people from playing cards on your own turn. But I find Screaming Nemesis to be more important, because we definitely don't want people healing. How does she know the difference? I don't know, it's warmer in the room. Okay, I need to somehow trick him here. I need to get rid of this guy. So as soon as something dies, he's gonna sacrifice a creature to try and put +1/+1 counter on this guy. I need to burst lightning him in response. So let's see how this goes. Spill the beans, Cat Dad. What happens? How does she know the difference? Ooh, okay, he's gonna block the Screaming Nemesis, but he's going to sacrifice and then try to put the counter on here. And that's going to cause a problem for him. The games we lost, the last game definitely was a bad one, but the one against green, we really only needed a bloody land for like 3 turns, right? If we just dropped a land, we could have turned all our guys into 5/5s, or we could have just high-nooned him. There were so many ways to win. Okay, and see, we're missing that white land again. I've only got 2 fountain ports and the other grey land, right? So but I always get wrecked by the lands. A white land would be really good here. This is where we really need to stop him from healing. So we need to like bolt our own nemesis somehow. Okay, we finally got the white land. So what we will do is we need to get rid of one of these. We're probably going to get rid of Sephiroth, although he's just going to sacrifice it, which means he won't be able to get it back from exile, which is a good thing. Is he going to sacrifice it? Yes. Oh, he sacrificed the voice of victory. I mean, that's a bold move, my friend. I would say that's pretty up there with crazy. I think that was a blunder. I'm not sure why he would sacrifice the voice of victory. Oh, okay, that's why. GG. And that is why we needed the Aven Interrupter. We should have just waited to play everything on his turn. Yeah, he had a plan. I totally blundered. I mean, if we can unlock the room, we could win. If I could bolt my own nemesis, that would be good. So if I swing with everything, right, what will happen? Yeah, meta is a huge thing. I think about 40% of all decks in standard are one deck right now. Blue-red Cauldron. Hopefully the Spider-Man set coming out soon changes that, but yeah. They would have to make all decks that strong, which is very strong. I just kind of need 2 lands to win this. It's gonna destroy the doorhouse. I've still got one more. He's probably got another one of these in his hand. Nope. Okay, I need one more land. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a High Noon, so next turn I can interrupt whatever he plays. I only really need to do... Okay, he's got a lot of heals. If I attack with this, he will kill it, bringing back his voice of victory. I don't want to do that. I really want one more land. I hope he actually triggers my nemesis because I really want him to stop healing. He's definitely not gonna let that happen. Kind of an annoying deck to play against because it just sits there with so many options every time. Doesn't have too much going for him now because anything he plays is going to get bounced, and that's perfect. This is exactly what we want to do. And now if we get a land, there's the land. Okay, here we go. Unlock our room. Big damage. Just brutalize him. Okay, so that's 30 in the pot now, guys. I think we can splash the pot, right? Let's do it. It would be nice if we had some like little widget that would count the pot. Okay, decent hand, decent hand. So I really like this one because it's kind of like techie. You sit back and you kind of just shoot people. And if you can get a lot of the ammunition stacked up, just stockpile it. You use the Pinnacle Star Cage and it just... Okay, this guy just scooped to a Ghost Vacuum. He must be playing Reanimator or something like that. And the good thing about this deck is you only need one Ghost Vacuum because Tezzeret can actually take it out, right? He can fetch it from your deck, which is great. And I have a bit of a theme to this deck, so once I'm actually doing it, I will explain kind of the little theme. Okay, so interesting hand. We don't really have enough ways to make artifacts to sacrifice them. Obviously, weapons manufacturing needs to go down as soon as possible. So we're manufacturing some weapons now, guys. Okay, this thing's gonna start meditating. We don't want people meditating, so watch this. The pain begins. Okay, I'm not going to... Alright, let's just let him play whatever he wants, because we can exile something, and we can sacrifice the munition to do 2 damage to his token. Okay, perfect. Everybody's playing this card now, right? Enduring Innocence. It's a lot of card draw for white. The color usually not good at drawing cards. Okay, so land would have been nice there. Okay, check this out. Boom. Sacrifice. Shoot that guy. Take the Enduring Innocence heart. Put it in a box. Make another ammunition. Oh, we should have dropped weapons manufacturing first. Food fight is just as good though. It's going to be very helpful. So we're 3D printing robots. We're manufacturing weapons. And since our team is all drunk, they like to fight with food. That's the concept here, guys. Now there's Perilous Snare, so they snare the creatures that the opponent plays. And then we have the Market Back Walker, so we put the thing that we snare into the Market Back Walker. And then that thing helps us draw cards based on how many things we've snared. It's just interesting. It's a bit of a role-playing deck. I think this guy just rage quit. Okay, he totally rage quit, which is just sad. What's the fastest way we can kill a rage quitter? Start attacking him with golems, I guess. I can't believe it, man. Like, what happened to him? Just because I shot his guy and put him in a box? He needs to rage quit like this? Oh, I have something to show us while we wait for this rage quitter. Hold on. Okay, so he basically quit. Let's go again. So it's 10 in the pot. I know, right? And it happens so often. It's like, just leave. Just surrender. Why are you flashing your ego to somebody you don't even know? So there's the snares. Okay, so I think he's not going to play much of the graveyard, so we're going to start with our infantry. We land our army on his territory. I really like these guys. He's going to definitely buff that. If I block, maybe. This thing's going to take out a lot. Let's start trying to extrude some golems. We'll... Oh, he doesn't actually have a... instant cast spell to block his guy. Feral Encounter. Okay, just got a lot of dragon snipers. Now, I could sacrifice my own extruder. It's not a bad idea because I can bring it back and then it would deal 2 damage. Maybe he'll play another card next turn and I can just bait that. If this guy survives, that would be really good.
will belong
Let's
to
see.
me. I am power.
I want him to kind of over-invest into my Star Cage. He's not gonna do anything.
All?
Okay. We're gonna make more extruders then.
I expect
Let's
success.
drop in a defender. Or a blocker.
There is no system I can't improve.
I don't really need... Actually... No, because if he gets rid of this, he'll be able to kill my Tezzeret. I do want to get a market back Walker out.
My control
It's going to help
is
me draw a lot of
absolute.
cards. That's a strange card to play in Standard, because not many things have Infect. Ooh, okay. Ward, collect evidence 4. I will save my Tezzeret. So I have to exile a bunch of cards to kill this. Pretty annoying. Let's make
All too easy.
a golem.
This technology is advanced.
And let's boost him a bit so he can block the 4/4.
I am power.
Okay, is he gonna lose this? Yes, and that's gonna be very bad for him.
Just what I needed.
Let's get our walker out.
There is no system I can't improve.
Okay, United Battlefront, very powerful card. Let's see what we get out of it. Okay, 2 food fights. Kind of a weird situation. Because I needed a blocker or I needed to exile his guy.
Even these strange metals and
Let's just get our infantry to help us survive one more turn.
I am in charge here.
Okay, he's gonna scoop from that. We've got a lot on the field. That's another 10 in the pot, guys. We're going to be winning way too quickly. The Ghost. Legend. Thank you so much.
I love you, Killer Ghost.
Yay. Hype train. Guys, we have never hit a level 2 hype train on this stream. Can you believe that? A whole year and giving away 6,000 USD. We've never hit a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, Killer Ghost. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, let's win this match. So we have weapons manufacturing. If we drop our infantry down, we'll be able to then exile this guy, but he's going to play something that we do not want to see next turn, which we probably also will want to exile, and we won't have that. I don't think we'll really have a choice there. Let's get rid of the chicken. He's probably going to use his little hexproof spell. I can tell he's got an instant to cast spell waiting there. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna play Ghost back on. And I might, if he does a bunch of landfall, I might not have enough to actually kill this. There's a lot I could draw, like United Battlefront. I just need more exile. I hope we will, but yeah, I don't want you to just force it, Killer Ghost. Okay, he did it anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't want Killer Ghost to be like the only person that's out there doing these hype trains. But I'm so glad that Killer Ghost exists, right? Thank you so much, man. Now it's level 4. Okay, so that's the new record. It's at 86%. I'm sure somebody wants to help Killer Ghost out, right?
Show Killer Ghost some support.
Food fight. What can I do here, guys? I can actually maybe... Yay!
Killer Ghost is the top G.
Oh shit. Okay, we got wrecked. We needed a bit more exile. There was so many ways we could win that. We just didn't have the right cards. Level 5 hype train now.
Michael, thank you, baby.
You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. And yes, thank you, Killer Ghost. It does help the company. We kind of stuck on 600 supporters in the club now. And I really want to grow it because around the 1,000 mark, we actually have some space to kind of do more. Because at around 1k, we can actually start to kind of break even on things. Until then, it's all kind of just coming out of my income from my 9 to 5, basically. Okay, is this guy going to... I'm not sure if I need Ghost back in here. Because I may want to get rid of one of these. I don't really want to just do nothing on this turn.
I
Okay, we
bless
definitely
all
needed-
of you little devils.
That land is very helpful. We'll get one more land, we're in a very good spot. Let's play out Cesare. We should have done that earlier so we can put a counter on him.
Will be mine.
Actually, you know what? Just in case, let's get our market back, Walker.
Just what I needed. Hey, you see a guy in a blue hood around here? You get to be my protege today.
We didn't get a land. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's put the market back, Walker, down. So we can maybe force that land to come in. And you see what's good is that we can put another counter on the Walker. And he's gonna return it with the fish card. Is he? Nope. Okay, see, so that gives us 2 land draws now, which is great. Let's try attack his Otter.
A new world requires new strategies.
One minute until the hype train ends.
We've got a minute on it. I think we will be happy with 5, but yeah, if anyone does want to boost it, that would be great. Definitely not going to complain. Have we had 30 subs before? Probably not, right? And that's the fish card, see? I knew he had this. Really annoying for us. Aladdin, I'm very good. Killer Ghost has made my weekend. And Mika Hill.
Aha! A solution!
2 guys that are carrying this stream.
Thanks for the helping paw.
Okay, we're just not drawing into these lands. Let's open our hype chest.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
He keeps just countering everything, guys, and making us...
Welcome, Alaeldin. Glad to have you here.
How does he have 9?
Make yourself useful.
What is this overpowered planeswalker? Chat is nice and energetic
I've
today.
calculated exactly
I
what
really appreciate that, guys. I like to see everybody happy and energetic.
Oh yeah. Plan's coming together.
Share some stories amongst each other. Share the love.
There's nothing more beautiful than a sky full of deadly lightning. I am confident this will work.
I think we're a bit slow on the new mini games. It's mostly because we've had to.
Revenge will cut from the
We're really
shadows.
trying to change the way they work because we need to, like, make it so people can interact with it better. Okay, I'm guessing he's just going to counter this. Let's see. Hello there, buddy double.
Well, this was wasted time.
Oh my god. Ujin. If I get a land,
I've got a whole
we
plan.
might still have a chance. Because I can United Battlefront. The best thing to get would be a
I hope you've
Starcage
got bottled
and
lightning.
another snare.
The wise heed my advice.
Oh, Dawn of War. Dude,
I've
I used to
calculated
love
exactly
Dawn
what
of
I
War.
need.
Did you play the, like, originals? Dawn of War 1. Oh my god, a tapped land just to mess with us. Okay, let's see if we can get this out. Boom. We needed an untapped land. Winter Assault? Yeah, Imperial Guard is fun.
Power belongs to the patient.
I like Necrons and Dark Elder.
Glad you're here, Naysayer. Dive right in.
Insight is vital to success.
Of the original?
Together we can shift the current.
Probably. I played all of them, right? Soulstorm. I played a lot of Dawn of War 1 and 2. Mostly 1. Okay, let's go for something that will potentially save us. Ooh, okay, maybe we save this here. Let's get rid of this Ujin. Oh, a remaster was released last month for Dawn of War 1. Really?
Well, gotta work with what's available.
I may definitely have to give that a try.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Okay, this is GG. I'm just gonna scoop. He's just basically playing by himself now. That sounds fun, man. I'm gonna actually check it out now. Did they actually upgrade it? Because it looks exactly the same. The graphics. What's different about it? What's actually different about the definitive version? Because I just checked and the graphics look the same. Oh. Dude, they could do a lot with that game. It's so good. Dawn of War 3 was also good. I don't know why the kind of RTS community didn't take it on board. I guess RTS is almost a dying breed in a way now, unfortunately. Perilous Snare would just win this game right now. I mean, not Perilous Snare, the Starcade, right? Or they want people to mod it. Are a lot of people playing it online right now? Okay, we can United Battlefront. May have to consider it for next weekend. Ooh, we kind of whiffed here. Just got one Perilous Snare. I was looking at Borderlands 4 yesterday. It looked really good. I don't like that there's no PvP. I think PvP in Borderlands would be awesome. I don't know why they don't do it. It is something I want to try, but at the same time I want to focus on Magic quite a bit. So I will see. I feel like I play a new game way too often. I don't get a chance to really delve in properly, like Path of Exile 2, which I did finish though for the campaign. I liked the campaign for PoE 2. I ended up doing the cluster grenade ballista build, and it was just too crazy. So there was too much shit on the screen. Anyone I'd party with would crash. Their game would just crash, and that kind of killed it for me. At first I thought Yeah, I played the new act. At first I thought the build was cool, like, oh my god, there's so many grenades. And then I realized this is just overkill. Like, I don't think you should have any build spitting out that many abilities, especially like the flavor of the month build.
Grants me power.
Because that really is the flavor of the month build. It's like the new one with the tactician. Okay, I'm gonna go for a market back walker here. I'm just gonna try beat him with card advantage now. If he chooses to attack me instead of Tezzeret, I might not even block because the market back walker is really good with this weapon.
I'm really good with that weapon too.
Yeah, true. So I guess Diablo kind of spoiled us with letting us skip the campaign every time, right? Oh my god. I died to an insect? Shit. That's interesting. I haven't seen that build before, so he sacrifices artifacts. It's kind of like having ammunitions, I guess. It's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna try win for you guys now, since we haven't win for a while. There's 10 in the pot, right? Let's win. Let's see what type of painful stuff he's going to play for us here. We'll drop in our infantry. I just love the art on this card. It makes me think so many things. They're almost like zombie samurai robot things. It kind of reminds me of Riddick. Has anyone seen Riddick, the Chronicles? Double strike. Okay, we don't want to block that. I feel like we're gonna just die next turn, but we definitely need to start making weapons. I think I'm just gonna risk this. If I get one more land next turn, it would be great. Besides the zombie part? I don't know, man, because they're green with red eyes. From a distance, it kind of looks... Alright, I'm begging for a land. Give the chat $10. Give the chat $10. No land. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. So there's a little trick with Market Back Walker for this deck, which is to play it with 0. So make some ammunitions. So we can sacrifice the ammunition. We can kill his mouse. And we can exile the other mouse. Okay, Okay, he's gonna block it. So the question is, does he have another Manifold Mouse? And he does. That's just unbelievable. Damn. We just got killed by mouses. Yeah, Riddick was just such an awesome movie. Or movies. Have you guys seen Alien Earth? The new show, Alien Earth? Or how about Foundation? These are my two latest favorites. Okay, let's go for weapons. I've got a pretty good hand this time, so hopefully we win. Yeah, Alien Earth is so good. Somebody at work suggested I watch it. I'm not a fan of having to be subscribed to like 5 different platforms though. Like, what is there these days? Netflix, Apple, Disney, Amazon, Max. Like, fuck, can we just have one? See, guys, this is why sometimes communism can be better. I'm not saying communism is better, but if there was just one, like, I guess government-owned way of watching stuff, we wouldn't have to be paying for 5 different ones. I don't know. It's probably going to cause its own issues, right? But I'm kind of sick of jumping around. Yeah, Magic is the game that I just can't stop playing for my whole life. So I've been playing it for over 20 years now, and I don't know, I can't get enough of it. Okay, so this is going to be a great play. And now they're including Marvel. They've got all these IPs, right? Like Lord of the Rings, Final Fantasy, Marvel is coming. A lot of people don't like it because it's a bit weird, but I think it's a great idea. It's going to grow the game. So we're going to take his synthesizer. I think this might be a win, guys. I think this might be another $10 for whoever gets the card. Oh, okay. United Battlefront. Of course, we know that they like to play that on turn 4. Let's see what he gets. Probably another synthesizer. Oh, shit. Okay. Star Cage is gonna hurt. I mean, if we had our own United Battlefront, we could snare the Star Cage and go back to winning. But obviously, we're not going to be that lucky. So here's a play that we can do, which is use this land to get rid of... Let's get rid of the station. Make a treasure token. And sacrifice it to grab his synthesizer again. Mac and cheese, eh? Good old mac and cheese.
Hello, Lithoni Badger, viewer star here.
Oh, hey, Honey Badger. You missed the biggest hype train we've ever had. Started by yours truly, Killer Ghost. Ooh, this is so good, guys. This is so good. Let's say good game, and maybe he'll say good game back. So we're gonna bait him. Because we just got exactly what we needed. I've probably got a couple $1,000 worth of cards back in Sydney because I've got like the original cards. I know I don't have any Black Lotuses or anything, but a lot of the lands.
Trying to slide in unnoticed, are you? That's a form of rape, but for you, you can slide in unnoticed any time when I'm sleeping. I am married to my dead husband in Aries.
Lilith, you're gonna get us banned. And we won. There we go. That's $10 for the team. So the pot's 20 now. We can splash it now if you want. Or we can wait till 30 again to make it bigger. I enjoy this deck a lot. The other one, I think maybe is more competitive because people are not used to High Noon and playing one spell per turn. But I don't know. I enjoy this deck. It's kind of new. The carrot cake. Okay. Let's start a food fight. To be honest, we don't have... We have a bit of a weird hand. Okay, he's... You know, my guy started a food fight and then he's like, get lost, get the hell out of here. Kicked us all out of the venue for throwing food around. Now... we literally just don't do anything. Guess he's doing nothing as well, maybe? It's another carrot cake. I'm not sure how a carrot cake is an artifact.
"41 means your sperm is still strong."
Oh, Jesus. Settle down there, honey.
I need it for incubating my little devils.
Okie dokie. Let's snare the Overlord. The fuck? Oh my god. Alright, let's get the food fight back. Right? Then we can use our spring-loaded saw blades. Because that will let us sacrifice it for the food fight. I'm just thinking he doesn't have too much in his hand because he's not doing anything. Another get lost. Okay. But that gives us... Wait, what just happened? Oh, he get lost the food fight. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Let's keep this in our hand for anything bigger that comes. I want to explore. Okay, and this doesn't even exile her.
Turn the tide of battle.
I'm so lost. I need a way to exile his Planeswalker. It's not a way to exile his Planeswalker.
The only dinner I can provide is a liter of milk.
Rise and seize your destiny!
We need a Pinnacle Starcage ASAP. United Battlefront would be nice as well. That's not United Battlefront. Is this GG? They're all flying. I can't win this.
Did you know the tallest humans in the world come from a tribe which only drink milk? My milk.
Must be a very large tribe. Oh man.
It's the biggest tribe on the planet.
We're versing some. I don't know, Food Fight always seems like a good card, but it also just feels slow. He's just gonna counter anything we play as well. So he's going to try mill us out on turn 6.
Baby, once I clone myself enough times, I will make sure to send a few of me to your bedroom at night, Triton Wolf. We'll go back in time and befriend you as soon as you are legal.
What the fuck? Alright. You see, if anybody ever asks me, why does your little thing say all these weird things, I'll be like, I don't know, dude, it's just the AI. Can't blame me for it. In which format? Standard? The blue-red Cauldron deck is the most used one in Standard right now. Some people think it's gonna have a card ban though. Okay, Legion Extruder does help us here. But we're potentially 2 turns from losing, which is ridiculous.
Xana has no boobs. I have wings to perform mating rituals similar to eagles. And I have giant milkshakes and a cute face.
So there's the card that next turn he'll play a artifact that mills for every card in my graveyard, so he can end it next turn.
I would say Xana has nothing on me.
I agree, Lilith. Xana has nothing on me. We basically need to kill this guy now. Which isn't really possible.
Power right. My network is all... Mana still obeys me here.
So yeah, I'm dead
Just
next
what I
turn.
needed.
And they somehow always have it. They always fucking have the right card. Watch. Well, he actually doesn't have it. Okay. I should have set myself up for winning this turn rather than lose faith, right? Because I don't know, like 90% of the time they have it. Can't remember what it's called. It's the one with the gold frog with the waterfall coming out of its mouth. Nine damage. We have to deal 9 damage. I have a Pinnacle Star Cage. I would need... Ooh, I need 5 of these. It's too much. I can make 2 more. That's 3. Okay, another land is good. I think I maybe can win here.
even these strange metals.
I needed
answer
another
to
market
me.
back walker. I can put him on 1 life. Unbelievable. I needed another market back walker. And I just took it out for the saw blades. Okay, now I heard the alert. Thanks for the follow, Gunst.
Thank you for the follow, baby.
Oh, we're actually almost at 520 followers. Did we get... Oh my god, Killer Ghost is splashing again. Thank you so much, Killer Ghost.
I love you, Killer Ghost.
And we're gonna hit with just the fish, and that means we have
Hey,
$30 in the
Gunst,
pot.
thrilled to have you here.
Or not? Boom. Just a way to give back to people that, let's say, are not winning. Because I just want everybody to win all the time. Alright, let's go with our infantry. No worries, man. We're trying to, because it's worldwide club, right? So we're trying to make it so there's legit, it's worldwide, and we try to source all the best deals. That's the whole point of the Gift Forge. You source all the best deals for the members, and then you give them discounts on the relics. So everybody's happy, right? And it's also easy for me if somebody wants Steam or Battle.net or whatever, I can just do it through my own website. Because I was using all the other ones to get gift cards, and holy shit, I have to press like 100 buttons just to get someone a gift card. And then it goes to my email, and I have to email it to them again and say, here's the code. Where on GiftForge, I can input the person's email and I will pay, but it goes to the other person. So I needed that functionality as well. Honey Badger, one of the amazing things that's really coming soon is AI 3D modeling models, right? So they already exist and they're already pretty decent, but they're gonna get a lot better in the next couple years. And this is what I'm gearing up for. I'm buying machines, 3D printers, 5-axis intelligent CNC milling machines, because I know that soon you'll be able to pretty much have AI design products for you and have the machinery make the product, right? I see that is the future. Okay, let's see. This is a huge hit. I think the play is this. Ooh, he took my captain, which would have been huge next turn. I'm doing both now, so I do the payouts on PayPal, but if somebody wants a gift card, then I can do the gift card for them. Now for me, it's easier to do gift cards, but I still do PayPal for anyone that just prefers PayPal, right? That's not a problem. Damn, I really needed to use his ability to get another Magic infantry because now I kind of have nothing. I could sacrifice my... Let's just snare his guy. Brand anyway, it's black and red, and we would have the icon as like whatever she wants. So there's a plan in the mix. It's called Crimson Icon. I don't know if you've seen me wearing the crimson clothing, but we want to get all of the different Discord icons and put them onto really high premium clothes. And then like everybody has their own icon, and then I'll start getting like Rax's icon, Voodoo Joe's icon, Aaron's icon, everyone that we do podcasts with, and try to expand it into kind of more and more people. See how far we can take that.
Welcome, Lynn, your roaring star here.
Okay, we're gonna sacrifice this with food fight. Actually, we should have made a golem. I don't know why I just did that. Too focused on other things, I guess. Okay, here we go. I'll show you why Magic infantry is really good now. We can do it at instant speed, but we can get another one. Getting into it a bit here. So 70 Dacid, what happened? Was it two $15 gift cards? Because it tries to find the best deals. So if the best deal is currently two 15 gift cards, then it would merge it and then give you to that instead of 130. I'm just curious myself. So I know I don't have another one of these in the deck. So he's just gonna have to die, I guess. But he's dead next turn. We have two golems. And they also come from ammunition. And there's the scoop. So that's $10 more in the... Yeah, dude. Very talented. So I really like how we can give the market back Walker another counter. I think that's quite strong. Because now this is 2 card draw here. Potentially 3 next turn. Okay, so... we'll attack. And we're going to sacrifice him. We're hoping for like a perilous snare or something to deal with this overlord. Or this station, because we're going to deal with the overlord right now. So we can do another Legion extruder. If we had weapons manufacturing here, that would be awesome. We're unfortunately going to have to sacrifice one of the extruders. He's gonna play a big battleship. Okay, a snare is pretty good. I'm not sure what to snare though, the battleship or the overlord. This isn't really a station yet. Let's just take the overlord. I will probably sacrifice my other extruder to make a 3/3 golem. That's all I can really do at this point. Extinguish a battleship. Yeah, now he's gonna station the first one. Okay, Guns. Thank you so much for tuning in. Same thing every weekend, just for 5 hours. Same time. I don't think this is winnable, unfortunately. I needed a unified battlefront or something like that. Weapons manufacturing. This is looking like a pretty good hand. And he exiled it. Ooh, okay, United Battlefront is great. I'm just thinking what I want to actually do here. Maybe set up... I'm gonna go greedy, because I could have played an infantry to be safe. I'm gonna grab like... a market back walker. That's a cool beat. Alright, we can do the United Battlefront now. Let's see what we get. Interesting. Gonna make a lot of weapons here.
Soon, you. My network is soon, you. Every piece.
So we're gonna blow a lot of stuff up next turn. Ooh, actually. Okay, we're starting to lose now somehow. We need a way to use these ammunitions. We need a way to use them badly. And we're dead. And this is what I mean where this deck still needs a lot of work to be competitive. And that's not even a bad matchup, that deck. Bad matchups are like Reanimator and the Kona decks. Combo decks. Other combo decks which can win very quickly and don't really need a lot of creatures, which I can shoot. and United Battlefront. This is looking like a win for us. It's gonna be another 10 in the pot for us, guys. Doing it for the team. Gonna suck up that little chicken. We're gonna manufacture more weapons. We're gonna take the heart. First we're gonna shoot this elf. And we're gonna take the heart of this Hydra and put it in a box. And now this is just total ownage. Suck up the elf. Luckily, he has no hexproof. And we can kill that, and I think that's GG. It's gonna give us 2 more munitions, which we'll sack both. Yep, and that's GG. So that's 10 more in the pot, guys. That makes 20. So we're up to 80 for the whole stream. We've already given away 60. 30 in PayPal going to Triton Wolf. 30 in the Steam card to 70 Dacid. Hey 70 Dacid, can you just confirm it was 2 codes times 15, was it? Okay, he's playing very slowly here. Gives us time to drop in a cruel captain. Let's get a market back walker. Most likely going to United Battlefront. It's going to give us the most value, I think. Got 2 of our core pieces. Whoa, what am I doing? 1-2 counters on him. And we're gonna add one more. So it's big card draw right there from that guy. The market is loaded up. Ooh, okay. Discovering 5. What does he get? Oh no. Is this a full-on combo? It's a full-on combo. GG. Does he ever give it haste? Oh yeah, they get haste. Fun times. It's an interesting one. I've been playing Standard for maybe a week. I haven't actually seen that combo in Standard. I know in Historic that pops off on turn 4. This is a pretty good hand. Take that back. Wow, okay. Interesting. A land would be good here. United Battlefront would turn this easily. It's a tapped land, of course. Of course we get trolled. Well, we can just Star Cage and kind of see what happens. I reckon he's got another one of these Sunpearl Kirans. Definitely need to snare that. Or we can risk finding another snare with the Battlefront. I don't really want to risk having this guy give him card draw, to be honest. Let's just get rid of him. Oh, and of course he plays another one. Okay, we definitely have to United Battlefront this time. So that's just great. We're gonna get what we need, except it's going to... Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much exactly what we needed. And then we can do it again next turn. Let's go again. We'll snare the seam rip, bring back our weapon manufacturing. So we'll have 2 weapons manufacturing now, which is plenty. And I have a feeling he's just going to destroy all of this next turn, because if he doesn't, I think it's GG. Okay, he's just gonna attack me with his land. Let's suck up one of his creatures, or my own creatures, since he doesn't seem to have any in the graveyard. So this is pretty much GG, right? Another Acolyte. This is kind of the card they play instead of Sheoldred. I think Sheoldred is a bit scarier, maybe. This one actually gives them card advantage. It's actually beating me down with lands. So he's kind of fallen into our trap here. Because we're going to kill this land so it stops doing its dirty work.
I feel you close to me. Increase the energy. Living wild and free. Feel the ecstasy.
I guess he couldn't do that last 5 damage.
Increase the energy.
So that's another 10 in the pot. So we have 20 now.
Free your mind. Feel the ecstasy. Overdrive. I feel you close to me. Take me high. Increase the energy. Energize. Living wild and free. Free your mind. Feel the ecstasy. Overdrive. I feel you close to me. Take me high. Increase the energy. Energize. Living wild and free.
Wow, the music reaction toolkit went off on that one. That works well.
Living wild and free.
It's almost perfect for how the cards are kind of rounded as well. Let's put my Jitte onto my infantry. I don't think he'll block. Because he needs that elf for mana.
Take me high, increase the energy. Energize, living wild and free. Free your mind, feel the ecstasy. Overdrive, I feel you close to me. Take me high, increase the energy. Energize, living wild and free.
So I'm going to just untap a land.
The ecstasy.
Or even... Yeah, I don't really want him to draw.
Overdrive, I feel you close to me.
Let's do it this way. Is he gonna block? No.
Hey, Lithoni Badger, you legendary here.
That's the one we want to Duskgraze Reliquary. Wait, what? I always fuck that up. I always mess that up. It's confusing because one food fight makes it deal 2 damage, so you think that 2 food fights is gonna make it deal 4 damage, but it's actually 1 plus 1 for each food fight, so it's 3 damage. Whoops. I probably need like a better 1-drop in this deck. Jeez. That's a big card. Just cleans up the board like that. Okay, United Battlefront should be bigger. unless we fizzle. Food fight. Yeah, okay, let's get the food fight.
You're infuriating in every possible way.
I haven't used the saw blade even once in any of these games, which is just insane.
This technology is vast. My control is absolute.
We got Big Kadra. He's emoting that he's sweating.
Obey me.
I think he's just not really drawing too much. And he's gonna exile it. Well, luckily for us, we can sacrifice it. And that's why the market back Walker is so good. Let's do another big battlefront.
Charge here.
Okay, for some reason I thought that was a perilous snare. Not gonna lie. They just look so similar. What a game. This is really going like the long mile.
I expect success. I am in charge here.
We're just gonna start exiling these tokens. Using our ammunitions. And I think the last ammunition we'll use to make a golem on his turn.
Obeys me here.
that should be GG. In fact, we'll be able to start making robots with Tezzeret.
Bow to your new. My will is my own.
And one of the munitions is gonna get animated.
All of space, yet nowhere for you to run.
Put our army down.
My network is already. There is no system I can't improve. I am in charge here.
Wait, wasn't that at the beginning of combat? Why didn't I get to attack there? What just happened? Okay, what else have we got here? This thing again. I'm going to make use of it. I think he's dead next turn, right? Because we have too many ammunitions. Yep. What is this song? I'm a robot. I'm in Melbourne. I'm literally in Melbourne. Like, I'm in the city. Like, if I look out, if I go on my balcony right now, I can see, like, the center of Melbourne City.
My will is my own. All too
That's another 10, guys. So that's 20 in the pot, right? I'm a robot. It's okay. It's quite chill. So in Australia, it's probably the most pot-friendly city, if you want to call it that. Now, the problem is that there are a lot of other drugs in Melbourne. So let's say if I go outside, I was gonna say Friday night, Saturday night, but I think it's literally any night at this point. If you walk into the city, so luckily I live kind of on the outskirt, in a kind of on a wharf. So it's a bit quieter where I am. But if you're in the city, it's kind of like a lot of zombified people. So full on drugs, homeless, everything, unfortunately. And things are getting massively expensive in both Melbourne and Sydney compared to wages rising. You know, it's very similar situation, I guess, to America, what's happening in this country. Yeah, like Seattle, Washington. To be honest, I've seen those videos on YouTube. Not at that level. I wouldn't say at that level, but getting there. Oh, and they just banned machetes because we have a lot of South Sudanese teenagers. Okay, there are some Australian teenagers as well that joined them, I guess. But predominantly it will be South Sudanese teenagers that run around with, you know, 30 centimeter long machetes. Last time they had they organized a fight, guys. They organized a fight with machetes. It was like 10 of them all up in the middle of a shopping center. Now, I don't know who the fuck goes around and says, hey, let's meet up Wednesday, 5 p.m. to fight with machetes in the shopping center. Like, when I was young, and yes, there was organized fights and everything like this, but I don't remember anybody saying, let's do it in the middle of a place where, number one, innocent people can get hurt. Number two, random bystanders can intervene and arrest us, which is literally what happened. Yeah, it was right there. There was a daycare center right next to them as well. And wait, what's this? Ward 1. Sorry, I'm getting confused on how I should play this. Let's just get rid of this frenzied valor. And we're all on camera, and everybody's gonna start screaming. I don't think in their mind what they were doing was as bad as what it was. Yeah, it's mental. The moment they pulled out the machetes, it's all on video. It was all on the news. Chop and chop. The moment one of them pulled out a machete, because they all had one, all the normal civilians started running and screaming, like at the top of their lungs. Oh my god, oh. Kids and shit running around, going crazy. And then there was a couple like heroic gentlemen, right? One of them grabbed one of the teenagers. No, he tripped him over. So the teenager was walking and he tripped him over and then headlocked him and just held him there for like over an hour until the cops came. Helen, did one of them get actually sliced? Multiple injuries? Multiple incidents. In Melton, yeah. This happened in Melton. So I can't remember if somebody actually got sliced or stabbed, but they all got arrested. And then everyone started talking about the machete ban, because there truly is a lot of teenagers with machetes. I don't know why. It's like the same thing happened to UK, right? They have a lot of knife crimes. I heard they had knife rubbish bins where you're supposed to like come and put your knife in the bin. What is going on, right? That is just so stupid. Somebody outside my place got stabbed to death. They never found the guy that did it. So yeah. It's more dangerous than it seems. I don't know why. Kids like to throw metal balls as well into the windows of shops. So the little magnetic balls. They peg that, they drive past on a bicycle or an electric scooter, because everybody rides electric scooters in Melbourne. They throw these little balls and it shatters the whole window of the business. And I've seen like innocent little Asian shops that are trying to sell fruit basically shut down after that. So once their windows are completely destroyed, they just give up and they move. And you can imagine the pain there. If they had a lease, if they were paying the lease for a long time, they had to set up everything in the store, and then everything starts getting broken. You know, that teenager has destroyed that person's life without even knowing it. What else was there? I was in the convenience store. Active assailant. Yeah, because everybody talks about the school shootings, right? But what about the school stabbings? So I was in the convenience store, just buying usual stuff. The one right outside my place. And I shit you not, like 3 teenagers in ski masks walk right past me. They take like 2 or 3 bottles of vodka each and start walking out. I thought for a second maybe I'll stop them, but then I realized that's not a good idea. Number one, I'm not a huge guy. Number two, there's 3 of them, and even though they're half my age, they are actually larger than me, right? So they've got ski masks on, so they look pretty intimidating. And I do remember from my own teenage years how brutal teenagers can be. So I was like, yeah, I'm not stepping into this. And yeah, they walked out with all the bottles, and then I was asking the store owner, like, what the hell's going on? Aren't you gonna call the cops? And he goes, no, there's no point. The cops never do anything. And they've been doing it every week. And I saw them do it one more time. Then I saw a cop car around the corner, and I walked up to the cop car, knocked on the window. I'm like, dude, can you guys like do something? Because me and my girlfriend use this convenience store, and there's 2 times now I walk in and there's teenagers with ski masks robbing it. Like, are you doing your job or what are you doing here? He's like, oh, we're investigating that. It's like, what are you investigating? The shop owner literally has them on camera, on the cameras, on his phone camera, everything. They were outside without the ski masks, obviously the same people. And it ended up with the store owner getting a baseball bat. And while filming the kids robbing his store, he hit one of them on the leg. And the guy went on the ground and started crying. Like actually crying with tears. And the guy and the store owner recorded it. Now you'd think after that they would fuck off. Like 2 days later, they came back to rob it again. It's unbelievable, right? It's absolutely unbelievable. Bloody teenagers. If only we could somehow figure out how do we make it so a teenager can feel like an adult for at least a year to realize that those teenage years go by so fast, and if you really fuck it up too much, the rest of your life is going to be trash. And the rest of your life is most of your life. So can we save ourselves here? Oh my god, it comes in tapped? Oh my god, I don't know my own deck. Yeah, do you live in a place where like guns and all that are legal, Honey Badger? Because guns are not legal in Australia. The only people that have guns in Australia are probably the teenagers, to be honest, and bikies. I used to do rifle shooting, like for a rifle club. I was pretty good. I could hit the X within a bullseye at 1,000 meters. The old guys used to laugh that I get more X's than a porno mag. And an X is like the middle of a bullseye. So it's a pretty good shooter. But then I moved to Melbourne and obviously I don't go to that club anymore. Take this blade, infantry, and stab the enemy in the heart. I still don't know if this is really good in this deck, to be honest. It's not bad just because Tezzeret can kind of fetch it, but you really need the Cloud card from Final Fantasy that makes it trigger twice to make it really good. Ooh, United Battlefront. This tap land, I feel like just getting rid of it out of my deck. It kind of pisses me off. Oh my god, is he gonna counter it? Let's take... What are we gonna get? Let's grab a Market Back Walker. Oh, he's got one as well. Okay. Hello.
Even the smallest trinket has its use.
Let's see what he gets. A land. That's honestly not a bad idea. I should have this land in my deck. I should have this land in my deck. You see, you learn something new every time. Okay. United Battlefront. We got a couple goodies. Couple goodies. Let's do Snare and Weapons Manufacturing. Snare hits Captain.
My will is my hope. My ascension continues.
We won't do anything here. We'll just... Oh, I wish this put a counter, like just any counter. So I could put the counters on the blade. That would be awesome. That would be nice synergy. I will just lose 4 life here. Not a biggie. I hope. For I know that decision has lost me the game. Ghost Vacuum, okay. It's probably just in there just to deal with the Cauldron decks and whatnot, and Reanimator. I think I have this though. can make a pretty big walker. An untapped land would be nice. Nope. I'll make the walker next turn. Yeah, 2 weapons manufacturing. Start making a lot of munitions. I'll exile the Viper. Oh my god, I targeted it with the wrong thing. That was supposed to go to the dome. Fuck's sakes. I don't know how to play my own deck. Look, he's just sitting there like, why would you do that? Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's got a mistake. So we kind of lost 2 damage there. I think it's no biggie. We're gonna grab our infantry. I think the board's looking pretty good for us to win. We've probably got just the 1 more win as well in us because we are at the 5-hour mark. So when we win next, that'll be another $30 that we'll give away. And I believe we will call it there.